what's up, everybody? All right, we did not rehearse anything, or we never do any on this channel anyway. But this is, of course, our Popeyes mukbang. As you know, those of you who are Filipinos, that Popeyes has finally returned to the Philippines, and they only have one location for right now. And I'm going to tell you about some of my experience on going there today. And this is going to be my first time having Popeyes outside of the U.S. And on top of that, I probably haven't eaten Popeyes in like over a decade, actually. I can't even remember the very last time that I ate Popeyes, but we'll get into a lot of those, things possibly. I have no idea what I'm going to totally share on this particular video. I'm just putting this together mostly for our subscribers on JP Productions that may be curious as to get a little bit more about me, to get to know me a little bit better, and I figured, why not do it over a mukbang? So I want to try to do this within maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. So that's a perfect time that if you want to have your lunch break and you can sit and have lunch with me and just listen to me try to get through this video. And if sometimes I might not speak for a moment, that's because I'm trying to enjoy all of this good food. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna let you know what we got here. Tables moving. I'm gonna start right here and go around, I guess. Right here, this isn't Popeyes. This is my noodles, and let me see. It's actually this one, the black bean, the chicken and black bean noodles. I've never had these before, but if you saw on my previous mukbang that we did when we talked about the Aces concert, I love noodles. I can pretty much eat noodles with anything. That's pretty much all that I do. I can eat hamburgers with noodles, everything with noodles if it's left up to me. So that's that on the noodles. We have these specialty biscuits that they have. I guess, I don't know if this is going to be only in the Philippines. I've never seen this before. I also shared it with my sister. These are, oh my goodness, I think this is white chocolate, I think. It's been a long day. You're gonna hear about it. And I think this might be hazelnut. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to like that. Just the idea of it, I don't know. I love their biscuits though, but I don't know about this extra thing going on here. Of course, we got 6-piece bucket from Popeyes that comes with these 3 biscuits, the original biscuits, and along with that we got packets of honey that most people usually put on there. I actually don't usually put honey on my biscuits, and I probably won't today, because actually that reminds me of something that I was actually kind of pissed off about, because they don't have red beans and rice here in the Philippines, and I thought that was like the most staple of a staple item that Popeyes would have ever had, but they don't have it here. So if any workers or somebody from Popeyes Philippines is watching this, please, I feel like James Brown, please bring the Popeyes red beans and rice to the Philippines, please. I have nothing to really dip my biscuit into because that's what I usually do it with. We have the Cajun rice here. Oh my goodness, you're gonna get to know that a little bit more. I usually make this around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. People really love it. One of my favorites, sili. They call it sili here. It's basically peppers, some red peppers. I love to just eat these. And we have a chicken. Wait, no, not chicken. We have a fish sandwich and a shrimp sandwich. Let me show you some of that. I don't know if you can see that. To be honest with you, I have no idea which one I'm showing you, because let me show you the other one. They kind of look alike almost to me, except I do notice this one has like some kind of reddish or yellow, pinkish something in there. So I guess maybe this is the fish. I mean the shrimp. Maybe this is the shrimp and shrimp and chicken. I mean shrimp and fish sandwich. Now, I honestly don't usually get those types of things when I think of Popeyes. I'm usually all in for the chicken, all in for the biscuits and the dirty rice, which is another word for Cajun rice, and the red beans and rice. That's usually what I'm all in for. If you see somebody else come on in here and eat, that's Jay from J&P Productions. He works the camera, but he don't like to be on the camera, so that's why you guys don't ever see the other guy, okay? But I'm Patrick. If I didn't say that already, I always seem to forget to say my name on these videos, so that's why I really wanted to put this together, because I want you guys to be able to, you know, get to know me, who I am a little bit better. And within about 30-45 minutes, I think I should be able to get out enough information about myself and just be raw and real with you guys as always. But I'm ready to eat, okay? I'm ready to eat. So, Jay, you got a plate over there, and if you want me to pass you the rice or something, I can do that. Or if you want to reach in here, I think he wants some rice. Look, I'm gonna destroy everything first. I mean, who said safety first? I say ruin everything first. I don't know how much I should put on here. You can put up a stop sign whenever you like. I think he likes dirty rice. I think he's thinking about how when I usually make it. Are we good, or you want me to keep going?
It's fine.
Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use this bowl because, this plate, and I'm just gonna move these over for a moment. I want to taste it. Because who said, I don't know, who said you have to wait until after the meal to have dessert? You want to try this? I don't know. That's one for you as well. That's why I got two. Because I know that I'm not really feeling this, you guys. It tastes just like biscuit and, look, Popeyes Philippines ain't gonna probably like me if I'm not saying everything is totally awesome, but I want to be honest, okay? That's just how I roll. It just tastes like biscuits with maybe your favorite cake frosting or something. What do you think?
It's okay.
He said it's okay. I don't know if you heard that. I kind of feel like this was a waste of a item, especially when you don't have red beans and rice. Wow, we don't have red beans and rice, but we have that. I don't understand. I think I'll just be fine with a regular biscuit. The biscuits are not as buttery and stuff like I'm used to from. Oh, by the way, I'm talking with my mouth up. I come from Houston, Texas, you guys, and Houston, Texas, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most. No, I'm kidding. But it don't taste as. It don't even look as buttery and juicy as what I expect from Popeyes. It's actually quite dry, in my opinion. Let's see. It's the only location in the Philippines at this moment. So when you arrive there, expect a long line, and expect to wait in that long line for probably about an hour. The rice is good. I was gonna say not as good as mine, but yeah. But it's good though. It's really good though. It's like if somebody tried to cook my rice, this is probably what they would get. Now, don't go thinking that I'm some guy that just love cooking. No, I do not. I only have certain items that I know how to cook, and I cook them very well. And I cook them certain times of the year when I'm feeling really excited about, like, which is usually like around Thanksgiving, Christmas. But this makes me. They didn't ask me whether I wanted regular or spicy. There's something else I didn't experience. But this is good. This tastes like the original, not the spicy, which is why I have these. You know, that's why I have those. Man. So, waiting about an hour. I arrived there. Okay, first of all, the location opens at 10 a.m. I arrived there around 10:20 a.m. I like that rice. I never tasted these noodles. I think I said that already. So, I actually found out about these noodles from one of my favorite. Well, actually, my favorite mukbang YouTuber that I like to watch. There's so many of them, but I love watching Stephanie Sue. And I think this is one of her favorites, and I never found them until recently. So I said, oh, let me grab that. Yeah. I hate to get overly excited for the non-Popeyes item. But y'all know I love noodles. I've loved the noodles as far as I can remember. Since I was a kid. I would be mixing noodles to make new flavors of noodles. That's just how much I love noodles. I would take chicken and shrimp noodles and mix them together. And think I was making some kind of gourmet dish. I see why this is her favorite. Good job, girl. Shout out to Stephanie Sue. She's on her way to like 1 million subscribers already. I really like watching her. But yeah, I arrived there 10:20 a.m. and I see a line in front of the building towards the front door, right? And I'm thinking, okay, let me follow in line. It was kind of a long line. And then I get in line, and the guy at the back of the line said, hey, are you getting in line? I said, yeah. It's like the end of the line is back there, on the back side of the building. There's like a whole separate other half of the line that. Okay, so I got there at 10:20 a.m. I didn't get inside the door till 11 a.m. I got to the counter around 11:10. I got my food about 11:30 a.m. So it's roughly about an hour between the time that I fell in line and got my food. I don't think that's too bad, but it's Popeyes. You know, so I'm not used to waiting that long for some Popeyes, like on any day. But you have to remember, at this point, this is the only one in the entire Philippines. So there just might be some people flying in just because they love Popeyes that much. There has been a lot of buzz around this opening, so I don't know why I did not think of that. It was a long line. I really missed the beans and rice. Let me see what this sandwich do. See if I can tell what it tastes like. Now, it tastes good. But I'm having a hard time telling you whether it's shrimp or fish. I think that's bad. And they didn't. They probably did label it, to be honest, but I didn't look. I think it's fish though. I don't know. It's good though. It's good though. Like I said before, I don't usually go to Popeyes for a sandwich, so you use some more spice on it. But that's good though. I can see myself wanting to order that again. I think Jay about to try to possibly shrimp.
Yes, the shrimp.
So I was right. I had the fish. I don't know why I keep wanting. They also have a chicken sandwich, but I purposely did not order the chicken sandwich because I was like, okay, why am I ordering a chicken sandwich when I'm getting a bucket of chicken?
How can you compare a price from the US to here?
I don't know if you guys heard Jay's question, so I'll repeat it before I answer it. He said, how do I compare the prices from the US and here? Now, considering, it's chicken good. Considering I haven't had Popeyes in over a decade, it's kind of hard for me to decide on that. But from what I recall, like from being in Houston now, I don't personally feel like Popeyes is one of the biggest restaurants because there's so many options for food there, and I do feel like Popeyes is a little. I don't know if they're pricey or if their pieces. Now I feel like the last time I saw a Popeyes piece of chicken in Houston, I'm gonna touch this. I feel like the Popeyes piece of chicken that I had in Houston, the last time was smaller than this. And yeah, and I think that might be why I might not have been to a Popeyes in a while. Because while it was great, it was awesome chicken. Especially if you get the option to have spicy, which I did not have. Who likes to save this crunchy part and eat it last?
If you compare their chicken in a Philippine brand, how do you compare it to the Jollibee chicken?
Jollibee chicken versus this Popeyes chicken?
Is the Jollibee like more?
I think this chicken is better than Jollibee. I'm not really a fan of Jollibee chicken. Anytime I have Jollibee, as you saw, the previous mukbang was Jollibee that we did. I usually always have hot dogs from Jollibee. I love their Jolly hot dogs. Did you need more rice or anything?
No, it's
Jay acting like he full already. How was the shrimp?
It's really
Look
good.
guys, we're going to be all over the place. So if we touch on a topic and don't really fully see it through because we're distracted by the food, just leave some comments and remind me, ask me about whatever it was that I said or someone or Jay said, and I'll most likely remember it.
The shrimp is really good.
You said the shrimp is really good. Now I have to find out. Don't be mad if I don't eat all this on the lunch break now. But don't think that when this camera go out, this food is going somewhere else other than in my stomach. Because I'm a really slow eater too. And I don't want to hold you guys here for 2 or 3 hours waiting on me to finish eating. So that's what that is. Which also happened in the other mukbang. But on the last mukbang we did, we was kind of at a crunch for time because we both had a lot of things to do, but we really wanted to record that moment and discuss the concert because it was still so fresh. Oh, can you see these noodles? Man, I don't know if y'all can see that. I think this might become a new favorite. You want to try it? We're at 20 minutes. Let me taste this, see what this shrimp do.
It's spicy.
Well, of course it's spicy because but I didn't really know if it was spicy or not when I bought it. Because I don't really recall, I don't know if Stephanie said. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is shrimp. I don't know if you can see that. But you got little shrimp pieces there. It's cool. I think I like the fish one better. Much better. The fish one. In my opinion. Look, I didn't enjoy that. I think it was hazelnut. Or whatever it was. Where is it? Oh, it's still sitting here on my plate. So I'm a little bit, I don't know if I want to really try that.
Where's this place located?
It's located in Arcovia. Which when I was kind of on the way to it, I kind of, Jay telling me I got something on my mouth. You guys, I'm hungry, okay? It's a mukbang. I've seen some interesting mukbangs, by the way. So, I think me having something on my mouth is quite okay in comparison. No hate to nobody with these crazy mukbangs, because I still see them. Yes, in Arcovia. I was thinking that I knew where I was, but then I didn't know where I was. Yeah, I didn't know where I was, and it kind of seemed like it was really out of the way a little bit.
Is this the one going in BGC in C5 Road?
Like I said, I don't know. I got at a certain point, I don't know if it was because of the way the driver took, that there was a lot of traffic. But when I say it was out of the way, there's like nothing else. There's nothing else over there really. It's just Popeyes, and then there's like a lot of empty field and parking space or something, and there's not really, you know. And then before you get to it, it's basically like a lot of homes and neighborhood stuff and traffic again. Excuse me. There's a lot of traffic for sure, but it wasn't too bad at that time of day. It was worse when coming back, but it wasn't too bad. I like the fish. I really like the fish one. The shrimp one is cool. And if you're really into shrimp, I like shrimp, and I thought that the shrimp would have been my favorite. But according to taste, for me, the fish one had a little bit more flavor, and you can really taste the fish once you really got into it. And the shrimp, I don't really feel like I tasted shrimp. I could see shrimp, but I don't feel like I tasted shrimp. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it was. It's what it was. We got chili over to the side, having her way with some kind of fish, cat food. We got for her, have her squared away. No. A little bit. I don't know. When I go to Popeyes in Houston, it don't look like that. And that means the one in the one in Houston was better, because it would be thoroughly cooked. like really fried, and especially when you get to have spicy. The spices will be really cooked in there all the way, like to the bones, and you will really taste it through and through. Now, one thing I noticed when I went into Popeyes, it didn't really smell like Popeyes to me. And I know that don't seem crazy, because of course, yes, you have people sitting there eating. You smell food, but the Popeyes smell that I'm expecting to smell, of course, it left out the aroma of the red beans and rice, which is a truly distinct flavor as well. And if you would have had spicy chicken, I'm really not trying to say that too many times, but I'm just saying, I like spicy stuff. And then I noticed though, it's not like the setup when you get to the counter. It's not like how when I go to Popeye's counter in Houston, because you don't see the chicken, only on the pictures. But in Houston, it's usually you see them cooking this chicken right here. You see the racks of chicken, and it's just this smell that is just so awesome. But here at this location, they had the chicken like behind a wall. Like you had the counter where the people were, and you had like this big thick cement wall, and then the people were cooking on the back side of the wall, which probably makes the kitchen more organized for them, I guess. But I was just like, man, I didn't get to really smell all of that thick aroma. Do you know that thick smell of the chicken? You know, that really just makes your mouth watery. I didn't get that. It's good though. The chicken good though. I just think there will be some people in Houston that might be mad if somebody served them that without being like really, you know, like to the bone type. People complain. I think Filipinos complain too, but I think I've seen some people complaining like, I didn't get my fries. Yeah, they, you know, or can I have some water and stuff like that. But the complaints I would hear in Houston like, this ain't cooked all the way, or where my beans and rice at? Where's my Cajun? Where's my rice? You know, where my dirty rice? And, you know, things like that. You know, maybe that means if they screw up your meal in Houston, they screw it up much worse than they do in the Philippines. But Filipinos are not really that big on complaining, I don't think. Not usually. I think they would be more likely to be like, well, at least we have chicken. I think if I went back, why I didn't bring any napkins? Why they didn't give me any napkins, by the way? There's something else I just noticed. We took everything out of the bags right here, put it in. There's no napkins. If you notice, I haven't drank anything. We also have Coca-Cola, but I don't really drink when I'm eating. I don't know. I think some people might think maybe it makes you fill up faster or something. It's not that for me. I just don't. I don't usually drink anything until I'm really done eating. I don't know. Or either until I'm like almost there, or I don't know. Also, if you're watching this and you don't follow us on Instagram, then of course you had no idea that this video was coming. But if you were following our Instagram, you already know that there's a mukbang for Popeyes coming. See, that's why you just want to follow us on both. I'm not one of those to try to. We thought about including Twitter and all that, and we created one, but we don't really push it or use it. I'm not really that much into having platforms, like all of these different platforms, trying to manage all of that, because that just gets crazy. So I don't know. I don't think we'll ever really do Twitter at this point. I don't feel like our platform is really a Twitter type of thing. But maybe with enough people behind us pushing, asking for Twitter, maybe we can reconsider. But as of right now, there's nobody there. So, but at the time, we're like on Instagram, we're pushing like almost towards 2,000 or so. We're definitely going to be approaching probably 1,500 people there on Instagram in just a few months. And we just also recently had a milestone on this channel while reaching 500 in a few months. So I want to appreciate all of you guys that are watching, especially if you're still here right now, because you're really in it with me. If you're still here past the 30-minute mark, put that shout out down in the comment section. I think I'm getting full a little bit, because it's all such a shock to the system. And then when you're trying to talk, I did hear one mukbanger mention something about they feel like when they talk they get full faster, and I thought they were crazy when I heard that. No shade to them at all, if anybody happens to know or figure out who that person might be. But I thought it was crazy because I didn't understand it. You know, that's how people do. As soon as I think something crazy, you know, as soon as they don't understand something, they want to say it's crazy, which is actually very dismissive, instead of trying to sit and understand something first before you dismiss it. You know, if you know, at least consider it. So recently, now sitting here, I'm considering that I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to eat. My eyes are seeing all this food, and it's like my stomach is like, what? Like this crazy. Let me just sum this up, okay? I hope that I got a good deal of information out here to you guys, because I'm about to wrap this up, and I'm just gonna kind of mention, I guess, how I felt about everything that we got here. I had 5 of these, you guys. You know these. Love them. Like I said, I love spicy stuff. Never too spicy for me. Anyway, of course I love my noodles. The rice was good, even though it wasn't mine. Sweating a little bit. And no, it's not the peppers. We have to turn down the fan sometimes in the videos, and so I get hot. I don't know. I like the rice. The chicken was good overall, really, really good. I want to know, do they have spicy? Because I realized they didn't ask me, do you want spicy or regular? That's something we always hear when we go to Popeyes in the States. Spicy or regular? I didn't get that option, so I don't know. And I didn't catch on to it because there was so many people there, so much going on, that I was trying to stay focused on what I wanted to order. So I didn't hold up the line. I don't like it when people stand there, they go through all of that waiting, they get to the front of the line, and then they stand there forever not knowing what they want, trying to ask, well, what about this and what about that? You should read the menu online before you go to a restaurant. Anyway, no matter what. The biscuits, I think they would have been better if I had my red beans and rice to dip them in. But without that, they're just kind of dry and not as buttery. I think in the U.S., somebody correct me if I'm wrong. In the U.S., we would call these biscuits buttermilk biscuits, I think. But these don't taste like buttermilk biscuits either. I don't know. Didn't really care for that, to be honest. These little things, this stuff here, I didn't care. And they charged you like 55 pesos for each of these biscuits. No. The shrimp sandwich, it's okay. If you've been drinking or something, you can go ahead. The fish sandwich, definitely. If I ever go to Popeyes again, I want one of the fish sandwiches again, and I'll probably have like a smaller amount of chicken, just something real quick. On second, like if I ever go back, when I ever get a chance to go back again, I'll want the fish sandwich, probably 2 pieces of chicken. I'll ask them if they want to keep the biscuit. I want the rice. I'll probably get maybe 2 rice. The rice is only like 35 each. And we put 3 rice that fit in this bowl. Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get the fish sandwich, the chicken, definitely the rice. And I always have my sili and some form of noodles. And I heard that they have other options of drinks. At the moment, I didn't even think about it because I'm so used to, when you go to the fast food place, they usually have the drinks lined up right there, all of the different kinds that they have. And you can just, you can see it. So it makes it real easy to just look and see what, which one you want. They didn't have that. So I think all of that was behind the wall, which I didn't really care for them doing that, because it just made it a little, I don't know, it just hid the aromas that could have been in the room. They have a lot of not a lot of other stuff. They have spaghetti. I don't usually think spaghetti when I think Popeyes. They have French fries. They look like fajita fries, or I think they might call them Cajun fries or something. They look good. I'm not really a French fry person, but those particular type of fries I do like. But if I get those, I usually like to put cheese on them or chili or something like that to really dress it up like that. I can't think of any other stuff that they offer. But anyway, I'm sure you can check it out online. I know your lunchtime is probably about to be up, and I'm gonna take a quick little break, and then we're gonna wrap this up, and then I'm gonna come back and finish this a little bit, and give me some sleep or whatever, and finish off my day. All right. But until next time, you guys. Peace.